Yeah, that's right, guys. 10 pips a day takes the poverty away. 20 pips a day, you can quit your job today. Guys, look, no, wait. 20 pips a day, you can take the family on a date. And 50 pips a day, then now you can quit your job today. My name is Cheqona, guys. Welcome to Fxtruth. You know how we do it. So today is going to be interesting, guys. Before we go on, let me see where each and every single person is tuning in from. All right, guys, let us know where you're tuning in from. Let me just quickly just check it out. All right, how you doing? Oh, happy Friday. Thank God it's Friday. All right. Let me know where everyone is tuning in from. All right, put it in the chat where you are tuning in from. Let's just get to know each other right now. All right, we just got started. Let people know, whoever that you are supposed to be on this call with, let them know that we are live. London in the house. Hey, lady, how you doing? All right. It's going to be an incredible call today. We got Canada in the house, Minnesota in the house. Sheesh, guys, can you let people know that we are live? Because today is going to be incredible. All right. It's going to be incredible. Guys, if you're excited, let me know in the chat. But today is really going to be incredible. All right. So, guys, look, I'm super happy and grateful for each and every single person that is trying to change their life in this industry of financial market. Now, it is not easy. It has never been and it will never be. But in every single industry that we are in, we have people that make it out alive and we have people that give up. Now, all being said, right, wherever that you are right now in this space, just so you know, somebody used to be in that same space and that person gave up and didn't continue, and somebody didn't give up and now they are somewhere else. Now I'm about to bring an individual on this session right now that, I'm the kind of person, Fxtruth, we don't just tell the truth in just FX, we tell the truth in everything. So I met this individual like 45 minutes ago. And, the moment that I heard him speaking, I was like, no. Anytime that I find something that is more valuable, I don't keep it to myself. I come into the Fxtruth and I say, guys, here it is, have it as well. So all being said, we're going to take 10 seconds break. What we do, we trade. We come back and we bring our guest on live. Let's go. Yeah, we trade. What we do, 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 we trade. So what we do, we trade. All right. We back again, guys. So my name is Cheqona, as you already know. Guys, look, I want you guys to really pay attention to today's live. It's going to be interesting. You're going to enjoy it. All the questions, let it flow in the group chat. All right. Perfect. We got Ukraine in the house. So we're going to bring, as usual, one of our guests all the time. His name is Devante. Some of you guys may know him already. So we're going to bring Devante first before we hey, Devante, how you doing, man? You are muted, bro.
Yeah, I'm good, bro, man. How are you?
Man, I'm great. I'm well, man.
Yeah,
bro,
no,
you smiling.
Come together,
what did you do to the market? What did you do to the market? You smiling. You happy, man. Talk to me, bro.
It's coming together, man. It's coming together. The movement's really turned into something. I mean, see the group chat. It's exploded from when I come last month. I've really been obviously tuning in, plugging in to everything. And then obviously also going off on my own tangent and, coming up with my own strategies and methods, literally putting stuff together that I've learned from this place, that place, and just kind of, just sitting there and one day I'm just going, so let me try this and having some sort of success with it. Obviously I still need to, but yeah, so yeah, bro, I've come fast. I mean, like I started in January, so
yeah. So, bro, a lot of people know your story already, and and I'm glad that you share them, and I'm glad that you don't let your story define you. You are like, hey, story, I wrote you. I am the writer.
Yeah.
So I like that. And bro, whatever the way I see you in the next couple of few months, to a year, I think you're gonna do massive in this industry. Because the reason why multiple times you will see a lot of traders turning trading journey into some sort of a huge trophy is because we deserve it. Does that make sense? We deserve to turn it into a trophy, because the stress and the hustle and the the thinking and all that. Look, right now we are having we're having a session right now, and we are not trying to make everything complicated. We are just that's why I always say on Fxtruth, be yourself. It's all about you being you and making money while being you. So today you brought somebody on a meeting with me, right? An incredible gentleman that you don't need to speak to.
Can I just interject? Sorry. No, because I know how that might sound. So obviously, because you know my story, you understand where I mean by coming far, as in from where I come from. I don't mean my trading journey and I'm some crazy guy. No. I don't want it to get misconstrued. So it's definitely, I'm talking about my journey and how I've transitioned. So obviously, I just want to get
guys, you caught that, right? You caught that, guys. You caught that, guys. You caught that, right? Savannah. Oh, we got Savannah in the house. Perfect. So, so today you brought somebody on a meeting with me, or we came on a meeting with someone. Whichever way, we had a meeting with someone. Now, this gentleman, you don't need to meet somebody for more than 5 minutes to know that this person is an incredible person. The way they speak, their integrity in their voice, you can know their heart through the way they speak. And that is how I saw this gentleman. So we were just speaking. We spoke for how many minutes?
So it was a little bit. I think about 40 minutes, 47 minutes, I think it was us. I believe.
Yeah, and then I was like, hey, you know what? The way the conversation is going, I just want to bring you onto a session, and I really want to organize an Fxtruth and quickly just let people hop on, and that was it. So without further ado, you guys, look, we're gonna bring it on the screen, an incredible individual that I cannot edify because I literally met him like 30 minutes ago, but I'm the kind of person that I don't believe, like Adam met Eve in seconds, and Adam knew it was Eve. She was the one. So I don't really think that you need to spend a whole lot of time with somebody before you know the other one. You know it by just knowing it. So when I mean by he is the one, guys, I'm literally just talking about trading. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, guys, basically we're gonna bring Lewis onto the screen right now, and we're just gonna allow him to edify himself. Tell you guys who he is before we let a Q&A flow in. So we're gonna take a few break. Like few seconds, right? 10 seconds maximum, right? A break, we come back, then you guys will meet Lewis. All being said, let's go.
Yeah, we trade what we do. 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 Said we trade, said what we do. Yeah, we trade.
All right. Hey, Lewis, how you doing?
Say, bro, gang.
I just vibing to the break session music. So,
oh my.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what is funny is how I'm tired of an environment where things are faked. You know how I just met you a few minutes ago, and I don't have to edify and say, hey, Louis, my brother, none of that, but it's genuine because we are not here to just, make people hear what they want to hear. I was just like, no. There is a reason why we met on this call, and it got nothing to do with anything more than just bringing you onto the live session and telling your story. Now, the story is how far you want to go. You want to tell them the point we wanted to quit? So be it. But on this session, we have two sessions. If you don't know, number one, we have what we call the Fxtruth. You tell your story, you tell the truth of how the journey was. Then secondly, we go into disagree and agree movement. That part is my favorite. That is where we agree and disagree on things. Hey, do you think this will work as a trader? Do you think that wouldn't work? The comment section, people will disagree with you. Why? Because we all have views. That is my favorite. This part, I love it, but I love the disagree, sir. So Lewis, we're gonna bring you only on the screen. Who are you? How long you've been trading? Why didn't you quit? Did you wanted to quit? Would you quit someday? Are you still in a quitting area, or you are out of there? Where are you right now? Let's just talk about that. So let's bring Lewis onto the screen. Let Lewis talk about himself. Devante, do you want to add anything to my edification? I know it's poor. I'm sorry, I can do much better.
No, bro, I just know about the Renko guy. So
Renko guy, guys. Look, he came onto the call as the Renko guy. Now, if you don't know what a Renko means, it's a chart. That a lot of people know about candlesticks. But Renko is a chart. When you understand it, it means you are a beast. You know, that is what it means.
Hey,
That is
hey,
now that
you
is a
know,
perfect identification. Now that is perfect.
that's
Now
a
that is
mad,
perfect.
yeah,
Yeah,
Hands
you
down.
set him
Drop
up.
mic. Drop
yeah,
mic.
that's
All
it,
right. So
Yeah,
we're
under
gonna
the
bring
bus.
Lewis.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
that's
gonna
it.
bring Lewis onto the screen. Lewis, tell us who you are, you know. And then take it out from there, bro. So let's bring Lewis up to the screen. Yeah.
Alright, guys, I'm touring Lewis. I've known Devante through his brother, so his brother linked us up. And we got chatting, and then I saw this Fxtruth because Devante sent me a link. So I was like, yeah, I like this because I like what Devante was saying. So big up Devante. But I'm 29. I work a standard retail job. I'm a father of three. I've got 2 girls, 1 boy. The reason why I started FX trading is because when my second daughter was about to be born, I knew I needed another source of income. So I was like, it's not going to be nothing illegit because I don't do that stuff. So it's going to be something legit. But I didn't know what in it. So when I was speaking to Cliff and Devante in our meeting, I was saying like, all I did was pray. I was just like, Lord, you know what? I need another source of income because this like job. So I work in Tesco. It's not going to work. You know, I'm growing my family. I'm a young man, so as well. Just before I turned 23, say my second daughter came along. So before my 23rd birthday. So I just knew things in life were changing. So I get about 4 months later. So once I said that prayer, I just done. I was like, whatever, I'm gonna find a different way to make income regardless. Do you get what I'm saying? So I woke up one day, about 4 months later, roughly, and boom, just this whole forex investing, stock, shares, whatever. It's like, how can I explain it? You see, like, okay, so anyone that does trading, you see, like, when you're trying to figure out something, too much goes into your brain, wants to explode and overload. That's what I was getting. I had I had a gut feeling, a burning desire in my heart. So I was like, you know, I'm gonna have to pick up this forex thing. I don't know what it's about. Bearing in mind, for me, it's like a whole new language. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like, if you learn Spanish, you're not gonna speak it in one day. You know, once you start reading different, I don't know, let's say Mandarin, you start reading that, you're not gonna know what it was. So that's what the market was like with the charts. It was like a whole different language. You know, has anyone ever seen Hebrew, like written Hebrew? But like that, you get what I'm saying? Boom, completely out of this world. It looks like pictures, but you know there's something behind it. You know, something there saying something here. Someone's belief there. What is it? Conflicts with someone's belief here, or someone thinks. You know what I'm saying? So after that, I just dived in. Done webinars, went to seminars, YouTube videos, done a few signals here and there, spoke to a few people. Whatever the journey bring, I took it on board. But it's up to me whether for me to think if that's important or if it's not. The things that I thought was important, I kept it. With a pinch of salt, but you have to dig, you know what I'm saying? If someone gives you a seed, you have to dig it, plant it, water it, you have to work it.
Yeah,
Ain't
true.
gonna give it, this ain't no magic beans, do you get what I'm saying? Like none of that stuff. So I have to dig for certain things. The things I disregarded as that weren't important, throw them in a bin, don't think about them again. The things that were kind of working, I kept them. And yeah, as you know, through the trading journey, you know, you make some wins, you make some losses, you try this, you try that, you know, it's like, what if that don't work? Then you get to the whole finding yourself bit. Now that's the bit for me where it's like it's like an inside battle. One thing saying one thing saying the next, or you're getting pulled one way, you're getting pulled the next, or is this true? What am I learning? Can that actually work? Does this indicator work? It lines up but doesn't line up. Different time frames, all these stuff you want to implement into your trading. So I got to that point, trying to figure out what will work for me. Obviously I had to work it around my lifestyle as well. So I was a young dad working. I started work at 6 o'clock at that time. So getting up early, obviously newborn, night feeds, all that stuff. So while I was trying to learn this, you know what I'm saying? So that point there, you do feel like giving up sometimes. There's many times I felt like giving up. Do you get what I'm saying? And this is how the scenario went. So it's like when I thought I cottoned onto something, you get that good feeling. But I always had in the back of my mind, you know what, it's still a stepping stone. But then when that good feeling goes, or when what works doesn't work, you might have to go back to the drawing board and recheck stuff. That's when sometimes they're giving up feeling, because you might have a good run. Like I remember there was a time I had a good 2-month run. It was just, I thought, okay, cool, we're getting somewhere. The moment it started going all south and sour, that whole giving up feeling. So it's like, it's a bit like that when you have a good stint, you have a bad stint. But there was one time where obviously, so this is after my son was born, you know, so we're going back, what, if you 2016, yeah, 2016. So my son, just for my son, a bit after my son was born, there was a point that actually got, I was like, okay, I've got 3 kids now, this thing is not producing any profits.
Wow.
What am I doing? Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Put money in here, put money in there, and I got 3 mouths to feed, and obviously, at the time, you know, missus take care of as well, you know, family to feed. So there was one point I actually got, I was like, nah, you know what, this ain't for me, because just to sheer fact, my kids, do you get what I'm saying? Like, money's going here, but I'm not getting nothing back from these investments, and I've got responsibilities, you know, the priorities have to line up. Every time I got to that point as well, the first time I got to that point, couldn't give up. That same burning desire that I told you guys at the start, it's the same burning desire that came back. So that's why I was like, you know what, boom, we got to keep going. We got to keep going. And every time that burning desire came, same thing, we got to keep going. To the point now, I don't even get it. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't get it no more.
Wow.
When something don't work, and that was the part of the emotional trading in my journey. Like, it's to the point now, if my stop loss gets hit, you know, that's it. Like, I call it the 1 shot, 1 kill. If it don't work one time, I ain't chasing it, innit? Like, that's where the journey bring me. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If it don't work, once I set my orders and stuff like that, if it don't work, I ain't chasing it. Like, that's how disciplined it came, and that's because all the emotion I used to feel. I need to chase that back. I need to do this. This ain't working for me. But then obviously, once you go through your journey, I spoke to a few people, dug up. One hedge fund that I worked for, Barclays, he gave me a gem, which was the raincoat charts.
Okay.
And when he gave me that, he said, I'm going to give you something, but you're going to have to dig it. So I know what that means. You know, you research it, you find out to implement it, see if it works. Whatever process anyone goes through in a personal journey, that's the process I had to go through. So I done what I would normally do. And then, it was like, I might say a puzzle, man, piece of the puzzle. And from there, it's been kind of good. But the thing is like never giving up. It's that burning desire. So, like, let it be known, actually, this is Fxtruth here. So some of the stuff I've done in the trading, I had dreams about. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
A few of the things I had dreams, not raincoats, but a few of the stuff, like the way I wanted to trade, the way I wanted to fit my lifestyle. Actually, the way the trading lifestyle fit around me, I mostly had that in dreams. That's how I knew what type of time frames I wanted to look at and where I need to go. That was kind of the sense of direction, but the rest was the groundwork. You get me digging, researching, watching videos, practicing, implementing, and whatever have you, man. And that's what brought me here today.
Wow. Lewis, look, as I said, you know, when we got on a call, I told you it is bigger than just Renko meeting.
Yeah,
definitely. Because, you know, me hearing you right now is telling me that the FX, why am I even calling it FX? The trading world is filled with a lot of real stories. You know, that stories is going to change more people's life, even more than the trainings and the seminars. But people don't really talk about these things, you know, because, you know, they gave up or something. But when you're talking, you said something. We will come to the point why Renko. Okay, and what is the difference? Because obviously you also know about candlesticks and all that. So we'll talk about that. But you said you were working in a hedge fund, yeah?
I spoke to a guy that worked in Barclays.
Okay, but you knew him. Okay,
yeah, I just found him on LinkedIn, asked him a few questions.
Okay, perfect. Did he tell you anything apart from just digging?
No, he showed me one of these charts that they use. I've never seen it in my life. It's like, and the funny thing, it looks a bit like a raincoat chart. That's the funny thing. That's why I think he gave me that as the gem. But I had all these little numbers, like orders, ticks. It was weird. It was just
it was different. Yeah,
it was different. I'd never seen it. So I was like, this is what you guys get. And he showed me another two. And he's like, you wouldn't really get these unless you work in that. But he's like, the candlesticks, that we can see that. But he's like, some of these charts here is like, depending on what company you work from. But this one, the one he showed me is like more generic. He's like, you'll get that most in JP Morgan's, you're getting Goldman Sachs. So I was just like, whoa, okay, this is how you guys see things. You know what I'm saying? And then it opened up my eyes. I was like, yeah, you guys see things upside down. Like, upside down the way they see it.
Damn, guys, are you getting this?
Someone's breakthrough a trend line will be someone's rebound. But for them, depending, because they know the order flow of the market. For someone's trend, like anyone that doesn't really know where they're trapping money too tough.
Yeah.
Like I said, someone's trend line, that'll be them broken. So they'll get in that trade already. Stop loss
Okay.
might be somewhere.
Perfect.
Someone might be a rebound for, but let's say we're doing buy, for example. So you break through, someone's in a trade.
Yeah.
Someone's waiting for the retest because what
Yeah.
they learn. But because they know the order flow, if that's the order flow point where liquidity is and trap money is
Yeah,
where
yeah.
you want to spin the market, a lot of people that are getting stopped out, whatever.
Boom, 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 boom.
And I was like, yeah, you guys see things upside down. You see things backwards, the opposite way. Well, maybe backwards for us, but the right way for them. And what people learn is backwards to them. The wrong way.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So
Wow, wow,
like,
wow.
okay, cool. So
Wow,
you
guys,
see
are
it
you
different.
getting this? Oh my days. Let me even see the chat. Let me see if people are crying already. You know, I always say this, that in this industry, it's all about something that you don't know. And I said something this morning when I was on the session. I said, it's not about what you don't know, it's what is killing you. It's what you know that is not necessary that is killing people in this industry.
There you go. That's
Guys,
funny,
are you
bro.
catching
That's
this?
funny, man.
I
That's
said
funny.
it on my session this
That's
morning. I
funny.
said, it's not what you know, it's what is killing you. They're like, it's not what you don't know, because a lot of people are chasing the information. They think they don't know. Okay, they heard about this strategy. Oh my God, I don't know this. And they go grab, and they get confused. But it's not what you don't know is what is killing you. It's what you know that you have been told that you don't know. It is not necessary. It's what is killing you.
And that's where nobody needs to learn to fit it. Like the whole filtering system. Like, you know, you need to filter things out. Sometimes you have to go to the source. I thought, well, if they say these type of guys are the guys that move the market, why am I looking here for? Let me go to the source. For real, you might as well go right to the source. You get what I'm saying?
Go to the source.
Yeah, man. You might as well go right to the source. So that's why I started digging to the source. You know what I'm saying? I'm not wasting no more time. I'm not cutting down no more branches. Let me just go right to the soil, get you out by the root. Yeah, man. So that's the direction I took.
Guys, you getting this, right? That is why, look, you guys see, Fxtruth started with an idea by just, by just really talking to people, just by interviewing one or two things. But it is getting more deeper. Like when we started this first live today, I was like, wow. You see, when you have an idea and you want to do it, you will just realize that it will change a lot of people's life. And that is what is happening right now. I didn't know what you're going to say. You know it, that we didn't even talk about I didn't know what you're going to say. I just say, hey, let's not plan this call because it's real. His life is real. What he has gone through is real. He's speaking to that guy is real. Wherever he is real. But for the sake of time, and we want to really cover as much as we can on this call in a very short period of time, is Renko chart. All right. I know Renko chart. Even on my YouTube, I spoke about it, but I don't teach it. I don't teach it. I don't teach. We're gonna bring Devante. We're gonna bring Devante in. Because if I don't bring Devante is gonna kill me. Hey, bro.
No, I'm just here like. I wanted
hello. All right, I know.
I wanted to say no. When he said about the digging it, the seed.
Yeah.
You have to dig it, plant it, water it yourself. That's the people don't understand that. It's not all the methods that you need to go and get. It's not that. You need to it's you. You need to sort yourself out. That your psychology, that is the main input, that is the main thing. And people need to actually grasp that. It's not how many methods you can do. And if you get your psychology on point, anything is taught. That's the only thing that you can't be taught. And that was something important that I think that I didn't want people to miss, because a lot of people you're talking about Renko now. And yes, listen, I play candlesticks. And those of you that know me in the group, my charts are a bit different and whatnot. But I know about the Renko, but I just decided I didn't want to use it. So it's not the end all and be all. So don't think now that you have to come and change. Oh yeah, I want to jump Renko. No, you can learn about it, of course. Stick in your lane and then get there. It's not a race.
True.
Yeah, that's how
very true. Thank you, bro. Don't go anywhere. Stay there, because I don't want to bring you back in again before you beat me up. So you see, we are now about to go to. Since you already covered what I wanted to ask Lewis, I was about to ask him why Renko, but I'm nervous that if he tells why, then people will go out of this session confused. Because what Devante just said is very true. We all go through different. With me personally, myself, like this. I'm the kind of person that the way I trade is very simple. I got angry. That was when I started learning. I was learning so many things. I started from Ichimoku Cloud.
The same.
Oh, you're the same, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm making money though.
I started from Ichimoku Cloud. Then times we were not even calling it Langen span. It was Chico span.
Chico span.
Yeah. Kujusin and Tinkinson, and all them weird names. That was how we started.
Yeah.
Then we call something
Cuba.
TK crossing.
Yeah,
when
crossover.
Yeah, TK crossing. So
I listed up in there still.
so during that time, that is how I was like, oh, what is this? I wanted to master Ichimoku. I want to know the red cloud, the green cloud. I was changing colors. I thought I was going to be a millionaire with Ichimoku. Then I realized that I wasn't even going to grow an account with Ichimoku. I didn't even grow. Man, for 3 years, I didn't make a withdrawal. Like, it's funny how, when you're talking to people, they're like, oh, but, I really, you ask them their goals. What is your goals? Okay, I want to start withdrawing like $50 a week. I'm like, okay, good. $50 a week, not bad. For when do you want to do that? Maybe if next 2 months, next month, I'm like, oh, great. Consistently, I don't know how you're going to do that. Now, I don't know. And, people are selling people. All you got to do is, join this group. It's all great. But they need to know the truth. That is why in this space, you will find the truth. We are not coming here to cop around and all that. So through my journey, Ichimoku, and I realized that, Ichimoku cloud. Then I started Elliott wave. I said, Elliott wave. Then I went into Fibonacci. Fibonacci. I promise you, I traded for 1.5 years and I didn't know what supply and demand zone is. But now people meet me and within 2 weeks, they know what it is. When I started, I was just bluffing around. They will speak about supply and demand zone. I'm like, yeah, supply demand. I didn't know what it meant, but I kept on going. I'm like, I don't even know what it means, but I will keep on going. Then it got to a point and I realized that, okay, supply and demand zones, it means this, it means that. I'm like, okay, great. Then I realized that, oh my God. So the market structure, higher highs, lower lows, lower highs, higher lows. If you cross the zigzag, it's the same as Elliott's wave. I'm like, then why are they then calling it Elliott's wave? I don't know. Then I came to the Fibonacci. I'm like, oh, there are key level areas for retracement and extensions. So then why don't they just tell us that it is the same thing? Then I went to Ichimoku and I realized it's having price. The Langen span or the Chico span, it is just a price.
Yeah.
If you go, it is just price. I'm like, is it just a price, which is a line? Why didn't you tell me that? Why are you calling it weird names? So every single thing that I saw, that I learned all my years was the same. And I got pissed. I was like, I could have saved a lot of time and energy focusing on one thing and I would have been better. So that was how the game changed for me personally. So then I sat down and I was like, oh, okay. So if they are telling me that support and resistance is me being in a room, a ceiling and a floor, then that means zone is a story building, right? So if you stand out, you will see a full 12-story building. But when you get in, there are different areas, basement, garage, in people's houses. That is different zones in a zone. So different time frames. So with me, this is how I became who I am. I imagined everything. So when I get on the charts, I see this without even drawing it. I pictured it like an imagination thing. So sometimes I can see a move and the move will come to me before even it happens. I don't know how, I just feel it. So I did all my strategy around imagination. Okay, market sentiment. What is it? It means this and this and this in imagination way. This and this and this and that. Oh, okay. So why wouldn't I buy? Pockets of money. Because buyers are here, sellers are there. I imagine myself in the grocery shop. If you were in a grocery shop, would you just buy something just because you want to? No, you will make sure it's a good thing to buy. So I did mine. So that is how I cultivated my strategy. So if you say, Cliff, mentor me, I will, but you need to work on yourself. You need to cultivate your strategy. So right now, I hope this live session is going to change someone's life because it will save you time, energy. Look, I've been in groups. Man, I've been in signal groups. The Clifford that you guys see today, years ago, I used to be in groups. I used to be chasing signals, thinking that would change my life. It didn't. Then I kept on paying money, looking for mentorship. Oh, they said the same thing. And they talk well. Some people know how to talk. Like they talk, they know how to talk very well, and it didn't change anything in my life. So all that I'm just telling everyone on this life is that, look, guys, on these sessions, we may not have been sharing our screen and we may not have been drawing support and resistance, but you are going to get something from this call that will change your whole entire journey of trading. And I promise you this, you wouldn't get this anyway, because these guys, they will take you money to tell you a single bit of a story. So you guys, look, I want you to drop some number ones in the chat because Lewis coming here, he wasn't paid to come. He didn't even have to. You guys heard his story. He already have kids going on. He doesn't have to come and do anything for us. But I say, hey, bro, I don't know. I think we met for a reason. So right now we are about to take a few seconds break. We're gonna come back. This is my favorite. It's called Agree to Disagree. You can agree. Yeah, I know, man. This is my favorite part. I don't know about Devante, but this is my favorite part. Over here, I don't have to agree with you, bro. We are going to show them that we are traders. We disagree. Oh, I think it's a buy. I think it's a sell. Blah blah blah. And we'll see how it goes. So we're gonna take 10 seconds break. We come back and we smash Q&A with Agree to Disagree. Let's go.
Yeah, we trade. What we do? 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 Said we trade. Said what we do? Yeah, we trade.
All right, guys, how you all doing again? My name is Cheqona. 10 pips a day takes poverty away. 20 pips a day take the family on a date, and 50 pips a day you can quit your job today. Let's go. All right, Q&A session time, baby. Devante, you want to go first? Because I want us to murder Lewis. All right, let's keep the questions to him.
Oh wow, okay.
All right, so what question do you have, Lewis?
I don't even know.
Man, go ahead, bro. You can do this. I believe in you. Okay,
bro, I got a question. Yeah, you gotta go, bro. You gotta
guys. You can put also your questions in the chat. All right, you can put your questions in the chat as well. That would be great, guys. What questions do you have for Lewis? Okay, drop it in the chat. All right, let's go. But for the meantime, Lewis, I just want to ask you one question. All right, in a few seconds, Renko chart or candlesticks, and why?
Okay. Yeah.
Which one do I like?
I don't know how you want to take the question. This is the
Renko charts for solid foundation. That's what I would put as solid foundation. What I want to do in my direction.
What is your direction, bro?
Okay.
The Renko charts is the solid foundation in the direction I'm looking for what the market's doing. So I want to know where the market's going.
Okay.
I want to know basically I just want to know the direction, really, innit? So that's what I use.
What do? You jump on it for you could be on this Renko chart for 20 seconds, 30 seconds, and then it goes back to candle.
Yeah.
This is why I say that everybody.
Wait. What are you guys talking about now? Wait.
So I take it cool. So obviously I had the benefit of actually having Taurine show me one or two things. So when he's literally been on the Renko chart for 20 seconds. So that's why when he's talking about Renko, that's why I had to interject and say, no, don't think you're gonna go to Renko now and then think, this is it. He literally looks at it and then goes back to candlesticks and then does what he does, what he's doing on the candlesticks. Yeah. So for me, candlesticks. So I disagree.
So you candlestick. Why, bro?
Maybe because I haven't had enough experience with the Renko yet or any other charts, because there are other charts, but yeah, candlesticks, it seems where it's at for me right now.
Okay, so people say, okay, bro, go on. Because I really want this
Renko as well for peace of mind, innit? Because we're focused on price and takes out time. It gives it imagine you're on a river. Look, it's raining outside now. No one wants to be outside right now when it's raining, do they? Exactly. Yeah. That's my truck.
That is Renko.
But then Renko is more like a sunny day. It's just everything's calm.
Yeah, it's it's not raining. So there's a light breeze. It's raining. You can go out if you want, but you need an umbrella or you gotta call an Uber, right? Yeah. That is candlesticks. You guys, you hear? We are just getting looped out from candlestick area, and then Renko is clear day, summer. Real tent top. Going to your beach. That is Renko chart.
Yeah, take a walk.
Well, perfect. But guys, summer just don't come. Before summer comes, it follows with different sort of seasons, right? So at the end of the day, I agree with you, bro. You said something that I cannot disagree. You said for your direction. So hey, I cannot fight you on that. But Devante, hey, look, bro, I think this is going down with him. You want that part?
No, right. I agree, but you said which one. I took it as which one's better, which one I prefer. Sorry,
but fact-wise, I think that he's making a point, because when you go into the candlesticks, it's noisy.
It's noisy. No, I still use Renko 100%.
But
for me personally, at candlestick, I can trade straight off of candlesticks. For me, that's how I built up my method. So that's why for me, I'm more comfortable with it.
And
No.
same with me. So Renko's for direction, candlesticks is what I'm going to be using to do the trading. But I just like a bit of both in it. I just like to know my sense of directions a bit clear.
So when you say direction specifically, are you talking about how many pips you need to take, how long you should stay in a trade, or when you should get in or when you should get out? What do you mean by that specifically?
Oh, okay. So no, not even how long I should stay in the trade, because I don't hold a trade longer than a day. But all I use the Renko for is, if say like I jump onto a chart and I can't really see whether it's an up or down trend, say it might be choppy, let's say, or we're bouncing within a range. And if I can't see it as clear as day, I'll switch to Renko. I'll be like, all right, cool, we're definitely in a range. So then I'll know where the ceiling, where the floor is for that. So it just helps me clear up the chart a bit. And that's it. Literally, like the one said, about 20 seconds, then I'm off. Back to canvas.
Perfect. So before we go on to our next agree to disagree, I have some few questions. Do you think you can? What exactly is the difference between Renko chart and the normal chart? I know Renko doesn't have a wick, and it is really clear. So apart from that, what is really the difference?
Renko do have wicks.
Yeah. I think you can add wicks to Renko. You can add wicks if you want.
Is that the ATR?
You can add wicks. We can add wicks to it if you want. I don't know, but there are certain that you can choose to add the wicks. Yeah, right. So the difference. Hey, Louis, you want to take this question?
The difference between Renko and candlesticks?
It's just the charts pattern, isn't it?
No.
So Renko is not time period based type of chart.
Price.
Yeah, and then Renko is just price, and the candlestick is just noise. I'm kidding, the guys. It's just price and
time.
Yeah. And obviously, with Renko, it depends. Like, you either get to pick an ATR or it's just about done by blocks. So depending, for example, say like you went on a Renko chart. This is quick, people, when you said 20 pips. Every 20 pips, a new block will be created. So say like if someone that likes to hold trades for a long time, that could be as your guidance as well. But forget all of that. That's just like the main difference I found, isn't it? Block size, ATR compared to the candle, which has time and obviously price.
Okay. And then what is Renko and how does it really work? That is very deep. I think we cannot cover that on this. How it really works is actually sometimes you might even know how to do something, but you don't even know. I don't know. I just feel like, we will cover that, guys. We will cover that. We will really, really do Renko training.
You've got a video on it.
Yeah. But I didn't really go deep, bro. It's a lot.
Yeah. I know what you're saying.
I don't know how to explain the Renko chart.
It's
you
like
just have to use it. Yeah. You have to get into it, and I don't know. Renko has to train you. I don't know how I can train you to use Renko. Does that make sense? Yeah. So without looking at kind of so when did trading for you guys just clicked? Like when you knew, like when you can do this.
You get clicks all the time. Every I'm having clicks like every week, maybe 2 weeks. It's just like something okay, I need to step it up, or I need to add another layer, or because that's all it is. You're just building layer after layer after layer until you kind of build a solid foundation where it's like, okay, the probabilities are now in your favor. Because you're always gonna lose. You're always gonna lose. Cliff, you lose, don't you?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you take losses.
Yeah,
but the aim is to win more than you lose.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't think that is why I knew I can do this. I knew that I can do this when I found myself in an environment where it didn't help me to quit.
Yeah.
Because how sometimes if you are in a space where everyone around you is telling you how crap this is, eventually you will buy into that. I think I isolated myself at the right time, because every single day, I think Lou is just like, hey, bro, like, you and I literally just have the same thing. But literally, guys, it's the truth that, I found myself in a space where I wasn't here. Even now, if I find myself in the wrong area, it doesn't matter where I am now. I might quit, because I might have made money to some point where you'd be like, okay, you know what am I even doing this? Can't I just invest in real estate? And but I find myself in where people are like, hey, Cliff, what do you think is going to happen to this candlestick? Hey, Cliff, so where am I running to? So I don't know how to really say click for me, but I knew that this worked because trading has been there for a long time. But the environment also helped me, and the environment is still helping me. And you cannot be a footballer and hang out with what do we call it? Dancers. You cannot exactly. If you want to be a trader and you want to know that it will click or it won't click, you need to at least isolate yourself first. Because the most number one thing I want to share is people are still hanging out with the wrong crowd. Really, really serious fact, guys. You guys are hanging out with the wrong crowd. Like, you are literally still trying to trade, and you have conversation with trading with people who don't believe that trading works. So at the end of the day, your mindset is broken. That is me. That is when I knew that it clicked for me when I started attracting other traders. Mm-hmm. You know, that was when I knew. But in terms of if I got to a space where like, okay, I made some money. No. I said 3 years, guys. Didn't you hear me? 3 years I didn't make a withdrawal. I saw blues. Yeah, I did. I saw blues. I won't lie. I saw a couple of blues, but I never made a withdrawal. But I didn't quit. But even though I wasn't making a withdrawal, I knew that it was clicking for me, you know. So it took me 8 months to get a click. I wonder what that click is. That interesting. You know, people are really sharing their crazy testimonials in this group. Which type of traders are you, intra or scalp? Man, I don't put title on me, man. I don't know about you guys. I don't know what that means. I think it's overrated or underrated, guys. What do you guys think?
I feel like so I think me and Taurine was getting into it just before you come into the meeting, and it was basically saying that this is a key thing. So the narrative that's being fed to us about trading, about just everything in life in general is how did you say it was? It's a
this is the moment we had in it.
This is that same moment, yeah.
Perception of your reality being programmed.
Exactly. So
what you've been told, what you've been fed.
In trading, I think they need to make indecision in the market, basically. So that's what separates you. Why if you're seeing buy and if something is truly a buy, why isn't everybody around you else seeing a buy? You get it? So you can express yourself in any type of way. So it's like that there. It's a type. It's something that if you see a trade that's gonna take you 4 days to complete, you want to take it because it's a winning trade. If you see a trade that's gonna take you 5 minutes to take it, you want to take it. So why are you going to put a title on yourself? And that's how.
But I think you can also choose to be.
No, definitely you can choose. You definitely
choose to be one. It's all up to you.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to be an intraday, then you need to have an intraday plan so that you will know that your. I don't know how. I think Louis want to say something. Go on, bro.
No, like I don't know. It's like. I've had that question asked to me a lot, but I'll say, you know what? Yeah, trading, the way I trade mirrors my
exactly.
Like I don't know if I'm a scalper, I don't know if I'm a swing guy, because there's some trades I took. Someone's like, oh, that's a swing type. There's some trades I took. People like, oh, that's scalper. I'm like, is it? Why did you take that trade? Because that's what I felt like that day in it. You know, one day it's like I saw it, I took it. Even if I knew it was just going to be short term, it's like today I took one. Even I knew what I wanted to do. I placed my order yesterday night. I still saw a short term going back into the order that I wanted to take actually today. So someone might say that's a quick scalp. Yeah, it is, but the opportunity is right there. You just grab it, innit? So I see.
Wow, that is all that you just said, it, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
That is all you just said.
That's why I don't give myself
that's exactly how I was trying to say it.
It just depends what the market's giving. Like every day I see that the market's put it this way, yeah. The market's got money in it, yeah. But every day I see it that every day is an opportunity for something. If it's good or bad, but if you take a look, like, you know, I treat my day like the markets. I wake up, that's my entry. Yeah. Obviously, give thanks, all that thing. Anything bad happens in the day, that's my stop loss. But once the stop loss hit, you forget about it. But anything good that's happening in the day, you let it run.
Guys, are you catching this? Let's go.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
wow.
And then
this is a new
it's
thing
like,
for me.
Because the way I am, like, I'm not laid back. I can be persistent, but I can be laid back. That's like the reason is just because my kids, obviously my father first in it before anything else. That's my main priorities, yeah. So my characteristics with my kids are more playful, more jokey. I like things to run smooth and take time. So that's the way I like to trade as well. I like my trading to be enjoyable. I like to take time. So if I can simplify it to the point where I can set and forget, which is what I literally do, I'll set it, forget it. And then when I come back round about, what's the time now? So yeah, I'll come back round about this time, 6:30, and that's when I'll just see what's happening for the day. If the stop loss is hit, that's it. If there's profits, we take it, that's it. And that's the way I kind of live my life. Learning this journey of trading, I kind of put that in sync with each other, innit? Whatever bad happens today, like the rain right now, whoever's out there and they got caught, stop loss. Don't worry about it. Wow. You know what I'm saying? And when you go home, you're going to be in profit, take profit, that's dry. new fresh
Wow.
clothes. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So it's
Wow.
just mad.
Wow. Man,
Mad.
Fxtruth is lit. You
That's
know
what
what?
I see.
I think the information that has been laid on this call right now is just incredible. We're gonna do some few questions ourselves, and then we're just gonna wrap it up. But I think Devante, you got a question now. Okay, hey bro, you got a question for us too? You can go on, man. Like if you have a question for me or Devante, you can shoot, because it's an agree to disagree session, so you can also do the same.
Okay, cool. It's not really a question. It's just more like, yo, Cliff.
Yo, yeah.
What's your characteristics of trading? Now I kind of gave the way I see trading to do the way I am, my characteristics. So Cliff, how would you describe yourself? Like, does your trading reflect you as a person? Same with you, Devante. Does it reflect you as a person?
A lot. I think a lot of people that know me will know that as I was saying, my life, I started living, or I started growing up with different characters. So I got to realize that a year and a half ago, that all this while, there is a saying that there are three types of people in this same you, but three types of characters you have. The one that you show the world, the one that you show your close people, and the one that you doesn't show anybody. That is who you really are. So everyone have different characters. Now with me, I'm the kind of person that I feel like my life is programmed. I do things out of lifestyle. I don't do them because I do them because it is part of me. I can close my eyes and count backwards and delete an information from my brain. I don't know how to explain it. Let's say, for example, something happens. I'm like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, gone. It doesn't matter even if it's still in my head. I believe that it's gone. Then in that moment, it's gone. So that is how I am as a person naturally. So it makes me feel sometimes that it has helped me in this trading journey. For example, I lose a trade, I come back. I lose a trade, I come back. I blow an account, I come back. Now, how do I stay consistent? Because a lot of people, the reason why a lot of people may be attached to me is because probably I went 3 months straight without no loss. So I did like a 91% winning ratio, straight up 3 months straight in between there. So a lot of people are thinking, is he doing something special? No, it's just that I found myself in a space where I was very intentional about how I wanted to trade. So I wake up in the morning, I do the same thing. I have a place where I stand and I look at the entire view of the city, right? For some few minutes, then I go back. Then I sit down, then I replay from 7 a.m. Every single day I was doing that. From 7 a.m., I go back to, let's say, 2 hours back of the chart and scalp by replaying. I close my eyes, I do mini more, and I click so that I don't see how the move looked like. Then I stay patient and I stay truthful to myself in training. And then I do that every single morning, 7 a.m. Ask me when I was doing this. Few months back, it wasn't 7 years ago. I'm still doing that. So a lot of people get to a point where they think they are done and then now they are doing this trading. No, I still train myself every day. And how did I get here? Was when I was listening to an interview of Kobe Bryant, and he said he get into the space of the gladiators. He pick up the dirt, he smell it, and it's game time. So he saw himself to be like a gladiator in the court. When he is in there, don't touch him, don't speak to him, don't even mention his name. He's a different person. Then I told myself, I want to be that. When I'm on the chart, I am different. Like I created a character because that is how I saw myself growing up. So creating characters is I didn't see it to be negative. I said, Cliff, what if you can create a character that is the number one trader in the space that you will find yourself? And that was it. So what does a number one trader does? He work. So if you work 10 hours, I will do 12. I told Devante, if you work 12, I will do 14. If you work 16, I will do 18. What am I being? I'm not trying to compete with you with your results. I just want to overwork you. So I created a character. So I am Clifford, the trader, is different from Clifford, the entrepreneur. So I am a different character person. So this is me. I think a lot of people have not really. So I'm the kind of person I can be in a very bad mood, but when I come on call, you will never see it. So I tell people all the time, they're like, oh, Clifford, don't get mad. He's always good. It's not a lie. The truth is, when I'm coming on course, sometimes I go 1, 2, 3. Hey guys, how you doing? My name is Clifford Cheqona, and you think I'm all good. I'm not pretending. I'm just getting the job done. Because life is not easy anyway. You can cry about it, or you can come on the court and kill the game. So I was signed up in this space to change your life. I don't care how I feel. It is for the, as you said, stop loss got hit. Now it's another entry. The another entry is the Zoom call that we are on, is a YouTube channel we are on. That is the next entry. Would I hit TP or I will hit another stop loss? Oh boy, I want to hit a TP. So it's game time.
Hey, yo. love that.
So that is me, bro. I've created characters for myself. Then I move in with that character. I'm very intentional because life is hard. Bro, if you are supposed to, people will be like, oh, Luis, thank you so much. Teach me. Then you say, okay, the raincoat training come with my life. They will run away. They will run away. They won't take it. They will like, okay, you know what, Luis, just run your own life. Please, when the raincoat is, just give it to me. People are like, hey, Cliff, how can I be able to trade like you? I said, are you sure you want that? Because I was sick for 1.5 years. I was on pills, bromazepam drugs. You want to take that? Be my guest. You know, we listened to the life of Oprah. She was raped. You know, she's going through crazy stuff. You want to take her life? Be her guest. You know, Tyler Perry's life, be his guest. So that is the real stuff we are saying right now. You see, look, every single trader that is successful has a story they don't share. So that is me, guys. I really think that, you know, we're going to do Fxtruth with Luis again, you know, sometime again, somewhere next week or next 2 weeks. I don't know, Luis, it depends on you, because, brother, I really believe that, you know, you have more that you can share your screen to just say, hey, guys, look, this is what I do. I don't know if you are comfortable with that. I'm open, bro, because with me, you know, what are we looking for in this world that we all want to think that someone is the best and someone is not? What is the competition all about when it is involving money, you know? Because today, even Michael Jackson got to the point where, you know, stuff was crazy. You know, what is this guy's name again? Mike Tyson. All these guys, they saw money, but money is not everything. So with me, all I would just say is that, look, guys, all I'm just going to say is that I'm really excited about this because normally we run Fxtruth. We are going to do some 1 or 2 more questions, you know, with me, with you guys one-on-one. You know, I'm going to ask Devante, I'm going to ask Luis, and then we'll wrap it up. So with Luis first, you know, because you are our guest. If you could look into the eyes of everyone watching us right now, and you want to tell them one of the hardest truth that you don't want to say, but you have to tell them in the space of trading, you know, just let them look into your eyes, let them feel you, bro. Like, let them, I don't know how you're going to do it. I don't know how you're going to do it, but let them hear you, you know, that truth. What would you tell them, brother?
You're not the guy, but you're the guy. Does that make sense? It don't.
Yeah. I was like, you talking to me, and I was like, oh yeah, right. That is fire, bro. Like, can you say it again? Because I got confused for a second. Yeah,
you're not the guy, but you're the guy. The only reason I say that, remember, we'll just briefly talk about the isolation, how our own journey. So there's one point I had to really isolate myself. I mean, like, even from the social, YouTube, locked off everything. I don't want to see no more traders, none of them things there. Got into a room by myself. I said, Tori, you're the guy, but you're not the guy yet.
Wow.
That's kind of when it clicked. So that would be my thing. That would be my actual truth. The time I have to tell myself that I'm not the guy, but I will be in it. And that's when it felt like a lot of things broke off in it, and then things just made sense. So that's the actual truth. You have to admit to yourself that the game that was made, let's be real, the game that was made was never for us, you know. It's for who you know, by you know. Back in the day when they made it, it was for who you know in it. And if you have capital and who you know, you can enter that game. Now everyone can enter it. So let's be real. We're not the guy in this game, but we can be the guy. Do you get what I'm saying? Just like them. And that's when that's the realization. You get me? You're not the guy, but you can be, and you are.
Wow, guys, are you catching this? You know, sometimes they say truth comes like that. Then it changes everything. And that is what you just did right now. You didn't explain what you were saying much, but it is really the truth. Trading wasn't made for me or Devante. Who are we to come into this industry? Like, if you look at the amount of money we have nothing. I always tell people that we are like ants in a big house, that the owner of the house eats the droplet, you pick it up. then you compound it. Then you will probably become the aunt of the wherever that you corner that you came out of. You know, so that is who we are. So thank you so much, bro. That is deep. Devante, I don't know what you asked you, man. I'm gonna leave this to Louis. Louis, what do you want, Louis? What do you want Devante to go ahead? So Devante, my question right now is to you is your personal life right now with trading. Mm-hmm. If it was loading, where do you think that you are now?
You know what though? But do you know what it is though? I don't ever think. Do you know what? Yeah, I feel like I'm on 99%. But I'm
99%.
But I'm permanently stuck on 99%. And I experienced a little bit joy down there.
Are you there at 99, or you believe that you are?
No. So
which is it?
So I'm there at 99%, and the reason why I say I'm there is because with everything that I know, with everything that I can do, I'm trying. But there's always that 1%. So once you always advance, I'm always a student. Is basically what I'm saying. So I'll never
this session, man. This live session is crazy. Yeah. So the 1% that will make you that financially free is what everyone is suffering from. So you get the information, but there is a percentage that is hard to grab. Oh my days!
But you're never gonna grab it. So every time you advance, it's like
wow.
It's like your boundaries are getting further. So that you advance, but it's a constant thing. Yeah. It's hard to explain. It makes sense in my head.
I know what you're saying, bro.
I know what you're saying.
You see, anyone, even in the comments, everyone had that moment when you're figuring out something. That's that.
Yeah, like that is what you're saying. Like
you know what I'm saying?
You have the information that you need, but there is this percentage of something that a lot of people might never grab.
Yeah. And
that is what separates them from the 95% of the people losing and the 5% only making money in the industry. Now I think I'm sad, bro, because a lot of people are not gonna make it. I'm sad because really a lot of people are not gonna make it out of this game alive. You know, they are gonna quit, but they would like to come back again because the hype is not gonna stop. And that is where I have the problem with those who hype it the wrong way. Don't hype trading the wrong way. It's good, you can make money out of it, but you don't have to be the trader. Let me say this again. If you know Lewis, and Lewis is your friend, say, hey, bro, I believe in trading, but I don't think I can trade on my own. Is there a way that you and I can be able to do something together to make the money? Because I don't believe everyone should be. It's like you might love football, but you don't have to be Messi.
Bro, listen, let's not even get to football, but I see what you're saying. I know what you're saying. on their head, bro. You don't have to be. You can coach from the back of your TV, but you don't have to be Zidane. You know, you don't have to be that coach. You don't have to be Mourinho, because if they give you the pitch, it's a different game. If you stand at the back of the pitch to coach a team, but when you're at the back of the TV, like, oh, this player, I would have taken him out, you know, until they give you the pitch, and you're like, oh, can we put in you don't even know the formation to go with. That's why a lot of people don't get. You know, so guys, look, wherever that you are right now listening to us, this Fxtruth session, let everyone that you know in your life watch this. This may not be a shared screen of, you know, Renko specifically, or, you know, candlesticks or support, and all those types of things that you know that I'm promising you that is not all that necessary as you think. All these big guys, Goldman Sachs, I promise you this, guys, they don't use none of that really. You don't see Goldman Sachs people drawing all them Ichimoku on and have all, they don't do that, but they make the most money. If you Google right now Goldman Sachs, you will be shocked how much they make in a year. So you don't need all of that to make all the amount of money you need, but trust me, this Fxtruth can change your life. This is coming from a person trading from 7 years, Lewis 7 years, Devante 18 years. Right, Devante? I just thought you said, you know,
no, I'm just kidding, guys. But at the end of the day, you know, but you sound like you've been training for 18 years, bro. Like, to be honest, when you speak, I'm like, damn, bro.
Yeah, but I've managed it's networking. So I think you touched on something in the meeting. It's networking and just
it's networking. Yeah.
And like you said, Torian said you met the guy from Barclays. Messaged him, and he just happened to message him and just said, you know what, I want to try. If no just means no, innit? Like, I tried.
Bro, if he didn't want to talk, that's the stop loss. You go for another unit. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Guys, we're going to do this again. It's an hour. The time is up. Fxtruth. I've enjoyed this session. You guys have no idea. People think I do these calls so that I can get views. No, I do it because I want to learn from people as well. But because I learned a lot from Lewis today, I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, the stop loss of life. I'm not about to sit down and see how many stop losses I've hit. And you know, in life, you hit more stop losses. in life, you hit more stop losses than TPs. You know,
bro. I'm telling you. Yeah,
it's like you wake up every day and there is a stop loss in your life. Even before you wake up, it's like they have set a stop loss limit for you.
Let me tell you what a stop loss can be. Waking up and hitting your little toe in the morning, that's a stop loss for you, babe.
I'm telling you, bro,
you know what I'm saying?
It's like you wake up hitting stop loss. It's like, oh, good morning. It's like, oh my days, 60 pips minus. And like, you know, should I wake up or should I stay? You know, sometimes you can even wake up with a blown life. It's like you don't know what to do. Your life is blown.
So cool. So then I've got a question. From the fact that you said that, then so would you say that you have to attach your life to trading rather than trading to your life?
Man, you're asking me a question. I don't know how I'm gonna finish. Should we do that right now on this session right now? You know what? This is a good question. Let's do that on a different time. On different Fxtruth session. I like this question, guys. Drop some number one. Hold on. Yeah, hold on.
I want to drop it. I want to write it down. So.
Yeah, just write it down, bro. Write it down. So, guys, look, it has been an incredible session having it. Please drop some number ones in the chat if you enjoyed this today. Drop some number ones in the chat if you enjoyed this. I really, really, really appreciated this session today. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. You know, we have Lewis here. We have Devante as usual. You know, my man. You know, guys, it was an incredible session. I wouldn't lie. Next time around, you know, I'm gonna really speak to Lewis very well. I'm gonna connect with him now, guys. I just literally just met Lewis today, but I didn't keep him to myself. I was like, no, let me bring him onto the session so that we all can know him together. All right. So, all being said, Lewis, thank you so much, brother. You are gonna be the type of trader you want to be, and that is why we are all meeting, because we all have goals this year. I'm sure if you say your goal on this call, we will go like, oh my days. We all have goals, and the goals is the reason why we are meeting. People, you know, you set a goal and you don't know how God is going to take you to the next level. But goals is the reason why we are meeting. So all being said, guys, thank you so much for coming on Fxtruth. I will see you guys, I think, next week sometime. You know, we don't do this calls by a specific time. We just go live whenever we want. So all being said, you know, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Clifford Cheqona. Lewis, thank you so much. Devante, thank you so much. All right, we out.
Thank you, Clifford. Peace.
Perfect.
Yeah, we trade. What we do? Yeah, we trade. What we do?